Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com. I've done some content on leaving posterior crossbites, leaving buccal crossbites, Brody bites, but I haven't really done any content about leaving end-on crossbites. So definitely before you listen to the rest of this video, there's a couple of videos I'd love for you to listen to. One of them is just put the keyword in crowding, because there's like 5 different ways you can fix crowding. You should definitely watch that video because it explains how we fix crowding. Also, you should take a look at some of the CBCT videos for Invisalign or using CBCT with your aligners, and maybe why sometimes we can't fix posterior crossbites. So especially in adults, I mean, kids, there's really there's no reason you're not fixing them. You know, even up to maybe 2-3 years past puberty, you should be fixing them. That's the right thing to do. Give the tongue the right position, give the tongue a parking garage, make airway orthodontics, make the bite the right way so that the tongue isn't falling down and back for the rest of the patient's life. But sometimes you can't. If the bone is too narrow on top, and I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh, Marpy, oh, another expander brand that's for adults that has 5 letters that I'm not allowed to mention because they tried to sue me, can't mention it. All these for-profit products that are niche, that only can be purchased by a particular company, where you have to take a particular course to use that company, that aren't generic, that you can't buy from a regular ortho lab, red flags, okay? Just watch out. I am 100% opposed to general dentists doing posterior expansion beyond the bone, using mechanics to open up bones skeletally. I'm 100% opposed. Why? I even made a video on that. So look at adult expansion in my keywords and you can see why. As a matter of fact, I'm so opposed to it that I won't even help you guys with a case. If there's a Marpy, sorry, it's out. No, I'm not helping you. I got someone that will, but I will not help you with that case. No adult expanders. Now, can you expand in aligners? Yes, but can you always expand in aligners? No. There's a lot of things you need to do. In the olden days, it was just kind of looking at the bone and looking at the inclination, the curve of Wilson of the teeth. So what's going to happen here if we just align these teeth and upright them the way they're supposed to be? These lower teeth have rolled in for a reason. They're trying to get something to bite onto. Teeth are like that. They're like plants. They're going to try to reach for the sun. In this case, they're going to try to reach for the occlusion. So the lowers had to roll in, curve of Wilson, in order to contact the tops. And sometimes the tops have to roll out. Sometimes they don't. So in this situation, this posterior crossbite is going to get worse with ortho, unless you did a jaw surgery or something like that. Yes, you can leave it like this. There's nothing wrong with that. You could lock the molars and leave it like this. However, you might get a weird wear pattern over time. That's not a huge deal. You can always protect the teeth with, neck guards and stuff like that if you don't want to wear them. Or, just look at your patient and see if they're wearing. If they're wearing excessively, well, then you need to protect the teeth. No different than you would if you had a nice porcelain crown or something like that, or a veneer. Same thing with leaving a posterior crossbite, especially in an edge position. But I'd rather you do that than try to tip these top ones out, putting them in a very dangerous position for perio, for other stuff. Where can be protected? Like putting something in a precarious situation cannot be protected. So again, there are ways to fix an upper jaw surgically or with some special appliances. The appliances, the jury's still out on those. A lot of risks. Personally, I think the risks in hands that are untrained outweigh the benefits. And for that reason, I do not teach that. But I just wanted to share that with you. Definitely, if you ever have a case you want to go over, glad to help you in an a la carte session or with a few months of concierge membership, you can learn a lot more. Definitely check out Invisalign's CBCT feature. It is a game changer. And I have done enough cases now that start to finish, whether I've done them myself, whether our offices have done them, or whether you guys have done them, and I've seen your outcomes. And I feel like the CBCT feature in Invisalign is incredible. It's a game changer. Do I believe it in kids and teens? Nope. Don't use it, no point, because the bone will grow, if you tip it in kids and teens. Even up to low 20s, the bone will grow. But the older the patient gets, the less the bone's gonna grow, the more the teeth are just gonna tip, the more it's gonna cause perio problems. So I think for over 22, 23, 24, 25, believe the CBCT feature. If they're still in their 20s, maybe I'll do a millimeter expansion. I'm okay with that, 0.5 millimeter to a millimeter per quad. But once we're getting in our 40s, our 50s, our 60s, no, I'm not doing that. So we're just going to leave it. And if you want surgery, we can go talk about those options, or surgical orthodontic options. All right. Thanks so much. Hope that was helpful. So this is applicable whether you're doing braces or aligners. Thanks.